jump right on in. What's up, everybody? This is DTM Delta Tango Mike, and we're live with another live stream on Vector Maestros, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. There you go. And I was like, there's someone more. Okay, so what are we gonna do today? Real quick, we're just gonna go over the benefits of using the gradient tools in Adobe Illustrator. And the gradient panel is an amazing piece of tools, as you can see is right here. Oh my gosh, it's super great. So the way you get to this gradient panel is by going to window and then down to gradient. There it is, the word gradient. Click on it and your window will appear. And when it's put away, and it looks like this, it looks like a gradient, right? It goes it's a little gradient looking rectangle. All right, so why is this important? Well, look, we got a couple of gradient styles: linear gradient, radial gradient, and freeform gradient. So let's take a look at what that means. Let me go ahead and lock some of these, and you'll notice that I have a layer called shadows. There is a bonus info here today, and that's going to be the transparency panel. So let's move that right here also. And anytime I click away from this, it should go away. Let me see. Yep, auto collapse. So there he goes. All right, so, oh, it's not clicking away. All right, let me see there. And there. I guess I got to click on it. That's not right. That's not right. Let me see. Auto collapse iconic panels. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know why it's not doing that. All right. So we have the gradient panel, the transparency panel, and now let's look at our picture. Our picture is right here. Zoom in a little bit, and as you can see, I got a nice little shadow going on. That is a layer called shadow. Turn it off and on. And so that shadow gives our picture that much more of an impact because it references, the shadow references where the light is. All right. And so now let's turn it on and let's go with the basic, right? Basic of this shadow is normal, 100%. And it's just the same color as the line work, the same color. And that doesn't look so cool. So let's go ahead and select that layer again, shadow. There we go, shadow. And I'm gonna throw a gradient on it first. Let me see. Well, no. Let's do the transparency. Shadow, multiply, and then turn it down to like 50%. That's all. There you go. Right there, somewhere like that. That's 49. Okay, that looks good. That looks a lot better, right? And right now you can stop. You can say, I'm done. This is perfect. It's complete. I did what I came to do with this piece. Well, yes, that's true. Or we can go further. Select that shadow. And now we're going to grab the gradient and select the first one. And that's going to be the linear gradient. There we go. So now that we have a linear gradient, we still have our multiply. We still have 49%. And you'll notice how it looks right now. It's like, wait a minute, this is kind of okay right here. What's going on right here? Now, I do want to fix some of these elements, and it's real easy by selecting those pieces that look like it's kind of, I don't know if I want to fix it or do I leave it? I think I should leave it. I could fix it, but right now I think it's cool. But you can see how the gradient goes from dark to light right there, right? So we don't want that angle. We want to change that angle. We want to change that angle. And we can always change the angle to go from the bottom to the top, right? You see, so how now the gradient is going from the lower area on one side going up to the lighter area, dark to light, and that's how the shadow follows the same angle as it is on this face. So that's me knowing where I want the shadow to go. But let's try a couple things. So 90%, the shadow is from the top to the bottom. And 90 degrees, and negative 90 degrees from the bottom to the top. Okay. That's all right. And see, if I select the shadow and turn off the multiply, keep it normal. Now you can see that white part of the gradient right there. You see, we don't want that white part. We want that white part to blend in, and we also want the dark areas to blend in also into the color that's underneath. That's why we use the blend mode, multiply. Bam, there we go. All right, that's neat. All right, let me do a couple more things here. Select and then turn down the opacity just a little bit more. There you go, maybe 30, maybe 16%. And see, now you have this cool gradient going in there. Okay, you want to get more fancy? If you want to get extra fancy, don't just let the gradient tell you what color it's going to be. You can change the color yourself. Double click that color, make it a little red. There it is. And then I can turn this back up a little bit. 36, and look, now it has a tone, a color that blends in with the skin tone of the face. Yes, that's good, 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 good. Now, that's how I feel right now, looking like Charlie Brown with the beard. That's me, that's DTM. Uh, so, what about the other blend modes, Dan? Well, I want you to experiment them on your own time, but I will tell you right away, this is the Radial. Not too bad looking. And I like how it gives me an extra light color here and darker on the top and bottom. But then that kind of messes up a few other things here and there. And then we have my most favorite of them all is going to be the Freeform gradient. So I'm not going to use that right now in this example because otherwise it's going to look really, really, really bad. So let me turn that off and let me lock this in. As a matter of fact, lock those, lock that, and give me a new layer. And the the freeform gradient, what we want to do with that is, there you go, right? So it takes over the new shape, takes on the last tools that we used, okay? But I want to go with, all right, let's go, bam, freeform gradient, and now we can change all these colors to whatever we want. And it's real easy to change them. You can get your color wheel, your color panel, or you can double click these circles and you'll get that color to pop up. So let's make it green. I don't know why I want green. I don't really want green. There we go. All right, nice. Nice. You can change them however you want. Let's go. Once you're done adjusting the gradients, you go over to your selection tool and it's complete. Move that layer down, boom, and then slowly put back together, everything together in this picture. Let me go ahead and grab these panels together and get them out of the way. There it is. So now let's turn things on. I already had a gradient in the background. There goes the circle. There goes the background. There goes some words and the caption. 2G or not 2G is the question. Nice. Let me turn that off. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. So we lost that color in there, but that's cool. Oh man, let me just take off that color. The words. There you go. That's the bottom. Boom. I like this. This is all right. So there it is. This is how we use the gradient tool in Adobe Illustrator. The gradient panel is amazing. Go ahead and check it out. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, please send them my way. However, join us on Discord, where every week I stream live 3 times a week and we go over some of these tools as I'm working on some projects. And if you have any questions, I can show you these tools in a deeper level so that you can use it in your projects. But you got to reach out to me and let me know what's going on with you. Until then, I am DTM, the Tango Mike. Stay tuned for tomorrow, where I go live at Adobe headquarters here in San Francisco, and I will be sharing my creative process with a whole nother drawing that I've been sharing for the past 2 days. So get at me, DTM, Delta Tango Mike, Vector Maestros. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.